So here's the thing, right? Persistence is a real thing, mate. Yes, it is. You didn't know that? So here's the value that I bring to the table. This is me owning my value. They ask Kobe, right? Because who am I? But I study the greats. That's why I'm the greatest right now. So they ask Kobe Bryant, which is one of the greats, what gives you the confidence of when you step up to the game of life or the game of basketball, the game of business? What gives you the confidence behind your walk and your talk and your move and your money move, your power move? Where do you draw your confidence from? He said this. He said that's easy. The confidence, it gets drawn, I draw it from the preparation. The fact that I've done this countless of times before is what gives me the confidence to do it again, because in my mind was one more. Now I have adopted this mentality, this way of thinking. This is called the Black Mamba mentality, and it's very easy, it's simple. It's just you have to adapt the ability, like I have, of always pushing for one more. Always pushing extra, going a little bit harder, going the extra mile, making sure you're becoming better in yourself. This is what I've been able to alchemize, and this is what I've been able to reach alchemy in my life. My mentality, the way I think, my physicality, the way I talk, walk, and move, and I act like it, the confidence of practicing your craft and becoming genuinely confident at your ability of practicing and doing it over time and time over again. This is what it means. So my confidence is off the roof, it's off the level, and it's on a different level. And I don't mean this from a cocky, ignorant, cocky way. But yet again, if you study the Black Mamba mentality from Kobe Bryant, one of the greats. So that's one. Number two, we can study somebody like Michael Jackson, another great. Michael Jackson is the king of pop. Now Michael Ben had it. He Ben had this gift. Since he was 5 years old, Michael Jackson been amazing. Now, what we can study from him is what made Michael so amazing. Michael was abstract. He just popped. He showed his socks. Do you know what I mean? Wow, there was a time where if a man wore his pants and he's buckled up right with his top, his pants was the correct fitting, and they would be just tight enough, loose enough, and long enough to where you could not see that man's socks. Michael broke all the rules. Michael started showing off his white socks, and not only he started showing it, he saw out of the box, he made it into a thing. Yes. Now, these are people that are not only greats and kings and queens, but they are trendsetters. They set the trends. They don't follow trends. They start doing something, start wearing something, start acting like something, and that will be the trend that future generation to come will follow, and they will engage. So we can learn a lot from the greats on what to do, because here's the thing. I'm underneath the impression that success leaves clues. If you're clever enough, you can pick them up. Do you understand me? We get it? Alright, so moving right along with this. Right now, I'm sitting here at this park bench, and I'm thinking to myself, life will throw many curveballs your way, and it's how you can maneuver and handle them. And here goes another great, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is the best martial artist that ever lived. He's one of the greats. We studied Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said be like water. So to be like water, if we take what he said, Bruce Lee, you have to be, what's water? Water is, it has fluidity. It's fluid, people. So if you put the water in the glass, the water becomes the glass. It becomes adaptable. If you put the water in the vase, the water now becomes the vase. It becomes adaptable. So we have to be able to adapt to our situations, our surrounding, adapt our mindsets into bettering ourselves each and every day. You hear me? This is very important, and this doesn't only apply to men, although I speak to the men mostly, but this also applies to women, kids. This is gender neutral. So the moral of the story is this: there's always room for improvement, and we always have potential left. There's always potential left in the tank. So maximizing our potential, alchemizing the potential, being the epitome of that potential in all areas of your life is what we're striving for. Yes. And then there's a special power about want and desire. It sounds so cliches, but we live life as a cliche. So I live my life by cliches. Cliches are true, and they're true. The truth will set you free. So there's cliches, universal laws that we must study. Everything about studying, practicing, and making yourself better. At the end of the day, if you're lacking the discipline, understand why you're lacking the discipline. Is it that you don't want to do this particular activity? And if you don't want to do it, why are you doing it anyways? Should you be doing it? Everything you do should have a reason and a purpose attached to it, behind it. Especially if you're in a position where you're in a job or in a marriage or in a relationship situation where you're suffering. And suffering without a cause is stupid. If you're going to endure pain, make sure that you have a good reason, meaningful enough, attached behind it for you and for no one else. So this is the core message of the story.